Welcome back to Leagues 3 Shattered Relics. I now have a costume room for all my various costumes and such. Most of these are pretty empty, like the fancy dress box with just the lederhosen outfit and a camo top. Nothing is in the treasure box yet. Clue scrolls, still a thing I'm going to be doing eventually. Toy box over here. We've got birthday event stuff. We should be able to reclaim Halloween, I would think. Don't know if that didn't keep over from last league. Either way. Not a huge deal. Armor case. Put a few things in here. Builder's outfit. Twisted cane. Our ham robes. Larupia hunter gear. And the rest of our trailblazer outfit that we got at the start. Magic wardrobe. Has full graceful. And that is pretty much it. And the marble cape rack, which we needed marble to make. I spent a lot of money buying all these capes. So spending a little bit more money, just have them all in a pile here, seems like a good decision. We got most of the skill capes in here. And also the gauntlet cape. We are keeping a few of the capes out just for utility. We have the diary cape, because it's fancy. We have the construction and crafting capes for teleports. And then also the max cape for all its other effects. So that has decreased the amount of stuff in the bank slightly. But there's still a lot we could do. Like the loot tab, full of things I could alch. And the clue scroll tab, where I could put some more things in stash units. That is not the main point here. I don't know what the main point is. Haven't decided yet. Anyways, leagues. I think a good place to go for this episode is going to be returning to various content that we've only partially finished. Starting here at the gauntlet. Off to a very good start with another crystal armor seed. I'd say that our improved fragment setup is also helping. We've got maximum twin strikes, knife's edge, greedy gatherer, absolute unit, infinite prayer, and ceremonious defense, which gives us some extra damage. Chef's catch, all good stuff. And there is another crystal armor seed. Only need one more. But I would be happy to get at least one of the other seeds before we get there. Well, just one of each of the others. Anyways. Never mind, I guess. Back-to-back crystal armor seeds. That's pretty good. I can work with that. So now, I'm going to go take these crystal armor seeds and use them. We already have the crystal body here. So we're going to want to get a pair of crystal legs. And a crystal helm. Decent amount of crafting and smithing XP from those, so that's fun. Then we got the bow of Ferronin. And full crystal. And that is another elite task. I could work towards getting the bow here charged to not use any more stuff, but I don't think that's really too necessary, since most of the time we would try to use the saving ammo fragment anyways. So, might not do that. Either way, that is, I would say that's the gauntlet completed. Would have been nice to get a regular crystal seed or another weapon seed. But either way, not too shabby. Next up, it's Dagonoth Kings. I've got quite a few combat achievements and drops that I want to get here. So I've picked up a Slayer task, got a kind of tribrid setup. Let's see what we can get. There is Death to the Seer King, by just standing around and tanking all the damage from all the kings and defeating Dagonoth Prime. And we should very quickly be able to finish another one here. We just freeze Rex and finish the kill. There is a Frozen King. Medium combat task. There's a good, easy completion there. From one king to another, that is using a Rune Throne Axe special attack from Dagonoth Rex to Dagonoth Prime. There are some wacky ones here at Dagonoth Kings. There's a Seer Coal Bow. Very good. Well, I didn't complete the combat achievement I was trying to do there, but I did get a Berserker Ring and another Mud Battle Staff. So I guess that counts for something. Maybe if we can kill this one... No, it's not going to be fast enough. Not going to be fast enough. Things get complicated when you're trying to do these fancy combat achievements. But there's a loop path, I guess. I equipped the Berserker Ring. That was a hard task. And so is the Seer Coal. I already did the Mud Battle Staff. Very good. Another 100 points there. Oh, that was a spicy one. Toppling the Diarchy. I needed to switch up a whole bunch of my fragments here to make that one work. But we ended up throwing a Black Chinchompa that killed Dagonoth Rex and Dagonoth Prime for the 2-in-1 combo there. If we teleport back, we can see both their drops here on the ground, which I'm going to take. I had to turn off Venomaster and Absolute Unit, and I brought Fire Strikes and Rune Darts to do less damage. A bit of a process, but accomplishable. There is Dagonoth Rex Champion and Rapid Succession. 50 Dagonoth Rex kills. And kill them all in 9 seconds. Everything actually worked out very nicely there. Absolute United down. Supreme. Killed Rex. Killed Prime. Very, very good. And there is Dagonoth Prime Champion, which is 20 medium combat achievements. That is a medium task. It feels like doing 20 medium achievements would be more than a regular medium task, but that's fine. There's a lot of combat achievements available, so that makes sense. Unless things go horribly, horribly wrong, that should be the final combat achievement we get here at Dagonoth Kings. Now we just need to hunt down the last 2 drops. There is the Archer's Ring. Hard task for equipping that. And that means there's only 1 more drop to get. Does kind of slow things down here, since we're only fighting 1 king. And the respawn rates are just not high enough. Especially once we switch out for more of a chain magic deal. So we might end up needing to hop worlds or something, which could get a little bit awkward. But either way, all we have left is Dagonoth Rex hunting the last ring. That is not the ring I want in this instance. There's another Berserker ring. Not new. Even though there's only a few people on each world currently, I hopped to multiple different worlds and there was always somebody at Dagonoth Kings. And when I need to use all 3 rooms, and I could use 2 entire worlds, it really does take up a lot of space here. But anyways, there's another Berserker ring. Oh boy. So we're just sticking on 1 world, hopping between the 3 instances, going to recharge the prayer. Working acceptably. Got chain magic going now for faster kills, so that's all good. And now that is another Berserker ring. Also, 2 Dragon Axes in this inventory. We are getting things, but not the thing we need. It's worth 1.8 mil to Death's Coffer if that ever becomes a problem. So far, it hasn't really been a problem. Could be later, though. Hey, look. It's a Berserker ring. Yep. We got a lot of these. Well, there is the 150 Dagonoth Rex hard combat achievement. Unfortunately, we don't have more than like 50 to 80-ish kills of the other 2, so nowhere close to finishing any of that. But I guess that's another one crossed off the list in case we need X number of hard combat tasks. But we persist. This has been going on for so long that I had to go get another Slayer task. Also, Berserker ring. Not the right ring. Not the right ring. Kill 203. It's another Berserker ring. At least this is very easy. Very, very easy. Technical difficulties is a great time to do some AFKing. So there is 25 million woodcutting experience. I'm gonna have so many teak logs. It's gonna be great. I'm totally gonna use all those. Also, crystal trees here. That's a hard task. We're just getting stuff done all over the place here. I guess we can chop this. Get some crystal shards. Why not? They were also sent to my bank. Okay. Anyways, that is woodcutting done. And things should be good enough now. I can get back to crystal impling. There's a crystal impling. Come on, the signet thing. Where you going? Where you think you're going? Ranor seeds. Anyways, back to what we were doing. How many teak logs do we have now? 12,000. Nice. That is more than enough. Finally, the warrior ring. A 1 in 42 drop that took us 274 kills. This was getting to a level where a probability calculation would be nice. The probability of going that dry, very, very low. We are in the 0.13% kind of deal here. So, a 99.8% chance of this happening. Well, of us previously having the warrior ring. So yeah, that took longer than expected. By just so much. Should have gotten this 230 kills ago. But it's done. Equip a warrior ring, and equip every Dagonoth King's ring. 50 and 125 points. And that will be the end of Dagonoth Kings. There are more tasks there, but not ones I'd really want to do. So let me see all of our loot here. 1 warrior ring, 7 berserker rings, 1 archer ring, 1 seer's ring, 2 circles, 2 mud battle staffs, and 10 dragon axes. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And now, the return to Saradomin God Wars. Got my Bandos Godsword ready to destroy Commander Ziliana. I already tell you, you should probably be off. Goodbye, defense. And then for the end of the kill, we can switch to the Staff of the Dead. A simple effect. Simple setup. Very effective. Well, that's a lot of stuff. There is Commander Ziliana, Adept. 50 kill count. And that is 50 league points for 20 hard combat achievements. And then another hard combat achievement Commander Showdown for killing them when the minions are all dead. Made some good use of Absolute Unit there to kill off the minions in an effective time frame. So it all works out. For other combat achievements here, they would require a slightly different setup, so probably not going to worry about that. But anyways, that is some free points. There is a good drop. The Armadillo Crossbow. Nice and valuable. And will be very good if we want to use the Bolt Special Attack Boosting Fragment. Also, 125 points just for equipping it. So that is also good. And there is the duplicate Armadillo Crossbow. I switched to the Tentacle Whip just for faster kills. Really don't need the defense special attack when I can just take more damage and get the kill over faster too. So that works out. There is the combat achievement for not taking any damage from the minions. And we don't get hit too often, so a couple good BGS specs, we could get that done just completely at random. Not going to try for that. Just gonna keep the kills up. Okay. Going to be scratching that combat achievement about not taking any damage from the bodyguards. You also have to not take any damage from the boss. So that is not a thing we're going to be able to do with this setup. Had a few where I would have gotten in it if it was just the bodyguards. That is not the challenge here. Oh well. There is a Godsword Shard, which we don't particularly need. I don't think that's even the right one to make a second blade. But still. Worst case scenario, that is 150k. There is Saradomin's Light. That's fun. Don't think we really have much reason to go back to Zamagad Wars. But hey, let's brighten things up, I guess. Not like it's too useful for much else. But that is another item off the collection log, I guess. Not that that really counts for anything, but eh. Well, there's something. We got the Saradomin pet. Zilliana Jr. Okay. We already had a boss pet for this league, so didn't need that for any points or anything. And that ruins my one pet per league system I was going with. But I'm okay with that. Another free pet. On kill 138. Pet drop rates are not improved. So that was just getting the drop. So that's fun. We can't use the pet and last recall at the same time, which is annoying. We can bring that along out with the Kraken pet. And the Nightmare. And Squitizo. Very cool. There is another Saradomin sword. What's the alch value on this? 78k? That's okay. And there is the Saradomin hilt. And that means we are very much done with Ziliana. I think that would be our first completed boss. We got everything useful from Kraken, but we didn't get the jar. So yeah, Ziliana completely completed with barely any duplicates. So that's pretty good. So we can go and, I mean, we could just do it here. Yeah, gotta go to a bank anyway. Yeah, we can dismantle the Bandos God Sword, slap on the Ceradoman hilt, wield that. And then there's only one to go. Ceradoman God Sword might be useful for some things, potentially. And we don't have... We got God Sword Shard 2, a God Sword Shard 1 and 2. Oh, we have a God Sword Shard 3. So we could make another God Sword. And we also have the Zamorak God Sword also here. I mean, might as well. And we could also probably use that fragment that gives you a chance at multiple. Seems like a reasonable idea. If we got that to work, the 1, 2, and 3, put that all together and get 2 more blades, that'd be all the blades we would need, which would be nice. Still useful to use that fragment, just because it allows you to make a bunch of free money if you would just alch the additional blades you get. Let's see if we can find it in here. Smith and Devil. There we go. Popping over to Varrock. And make another Godsword blade. And put the Bandos hilt back on the Godsword. Smith this up. And... nope. No duplicate. So that might be slightly problematic, since we only have a Godsword Shard 2 left now. But we do have 3 Godswords. So that's pretty good. I do intend to get to Kriara at some point here, because there is the task to do all the Godswords, and Armadillo Armor is also good. But that is not going to be my focus next time. Goodbye.